Picture this. You're standing in one of Europe's most beautiful Gothic cathedrals, surrounded by masterpieces by Rubens. Then minutes later, you're exploring the world's diamond capital, and by evening, you're sipping Belgium's finest beers in a medieval square that looks straight out of a fairy tale. Planning 2 days in Antwerp but feeling overwhelmed by all the options? This video shows exactly how to experience the best of Belgium's second largest city without missing the hidden gems locals don't want tourists to know about. This is how to spend 2 days in Antwerp. Let's dive in. Day 1. Get your bearings. Morning. Antwerp Central Station and Cathedral Quarter. Start your Antwerp adventure at what many consider the world's most beautiful train station. Antwerp Central Station isn't just transportation, it's a destination. The neo-Baroque architecture with its stunning glass dome will have you questioning whether you're in a train station or a palace. Spend about 20 minutes here taking photos and marveling at the craftsmanship, but don't linger too long because we've got a full day ahead. From the station, take tramline 9, 4, or 15 to Groenplaats. The journey costs around €3 if you buy on board, but grab a day pass for €7.50 from the station vending machines since you'll be using public transport throughout your stay. This single purchase will save you money and hassle. Now here's something nobody tells you. Approach the Cathedral of Our Lady from Groenplaats first to get that Instagram-worthy shot with the full Gothic spire towering above the square. The cathedral opens at 10 a.m. and charges €12 for adults, but this is money well spent. You're not just entering a church, you're stepping into a 123-meter tall masterpiece that took 169 years to complete. Inside, spend at least 45 minutes with Rubens' 4 masterpieces, including the Elevation of the Cross and the Descent from the Cross. These aren't reproductions. These are the actual paintings that influenced European art for centuries. The free guided tours start every hour in multiple languages, and they're absolutely worth joining. Afternoon, Historic Center and Diamond District. Walk 5 minutes to Grote Markt, Antwerp's stunning central square surrounded by 16th century guildhouses. The Renaissance City Hall dominates one side, while cafes and restaurants line the others. This is your perfect lunch spot, but before you eat, take the short walk to Brabo Fountain in the center. It depicts the legend of how Antwerp got its name. For lunch, head to In de Rooskum on nearby Vrijdag Markt Square. This authentic Belgian eatery serves classic dishes and local specialties, with most main courses around 11 to €21, and the portions are generous. If you're on a tighter budget, try Frieture No. 1 for Belgium's best frites. Expect to pay around €4 to €6 for a large portion with sauce. After lunch, walk north toward the Diamond District near Central Station. This might seem touristy, but Antwerp controls roughly 80% of the world's rough diamond trade. Visit Diva Museum to understand why this city became the diamond capital. Entry costs €12, and the interactive exhibits explain the fascinating 500-year history of diamond cutting that started right here in Antwerp. But here's a local secret. Walk down Hovenierstraat and Rijfstraat to see the Orthodox Jewish diamond traders conducting business exactly as they have for generations. It's like stepping back in time, and it's completely free. Evening. Riverside walk and local dinner. End your first day with a walk to Het Steen, Antwerp's ancient castle along the Scheldt River. The walk takes about 15 minutes from the Diamond District and offers beautiful views, especially as the sun begins to set. The castle itself houses the National Maritime Museum, but even if you skip the interior, the exterior and Riverside location are perfect for photos. For dinner, take the St. Anna Tunnel, a unique pedestrian tunnel that runs under the Scheldt River. It's free, historic, and leads you to Linkeroever for the best panoramic views of Antwerp's skyline. The tunnel itself is an experience, with its classic Art Deco wooden escalators from 1933. Once you've gotten your skyline photos, head back and dine at Bistro Lilo for an authentic French-Belgian fusion experience. Expect to pay around 25 to €35 per person for excellent small plates that showcase local ingredients. If you prefer something more budget-friendly, Barvert offers vegetarian and vegan options with most dishes under €15. Day 2. Art, culture, and hidden gems. Morning. Museum quarter and art scene. Start day 2 at the MAS Museum aan de Stroom, Antwerp's striking contemporary museum that looks like a giant red spiral tower. Here's the insider tip. The rooftop panoramic terrace is completely free, even when the museum is closed. Take the escalators to the 10th floor for 360-degree views of the city, port, and river. This is the shot that'll make your followers jealous. If you're interested in the full museum experience, tickets cost around €10, and the collection covering Antwerp's maritime history and global connections is genuinely fascinating. Spend about 90 minutes here before moving on. Next, head to the Royal Museum of Fine Arts, KMSKA, recently renovated and home to one of Europe's finest collections. The museum opens at 10 a.m. daily and costs €20. This is where you'll see masterpieces by Van Eyck, Rubens, and contemporary Belgian artists. The way they've displayed the art alongside the building's architecture is spectacular. Plan for at least 2 hours here. For a quick lunch, try Gao dumpling for authentic Asian dumplings at around €8 to €12 per person, or visit Wolf Food Market in Felix Pacuis, where 10 different food stalls offer everything from ramen to gourmet burgers under one roof. Afternoon, hidden neighborhoods and local experiences. Now here's something nobody tells you about Antwerp. Some of the city's best experiences are away from the main tourist trail. Take tram 4 or 8 to explore the Zurenborg Art Nouveau district in Berchem. This residential area showcases some of Europe's most beautiful Art Nouveau architecture, and it's completely free to wander. Return to the city center and visit the Planten Moretus Museum, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that was the world's most important printing house in the 16th century. At around €12 entry, it offers a fascinating glimpse into how books were made before the digital age. The audio guide is included and essential. If you're traveling with kids or just love animals, Antwerp Zoo is right next to Central Station. Tickets cost around €28 to €35 per adult depending on the day. Prices vary seasonally, but it's one of Europe's oldest zoos and home to over 5,000 animals, including penguins and elephants. For a more budget-friendly afternoon, explore the Vlakensgang, a hidden medieval alleyway near the cathedral that most tourists miss. Follow it to discover tiny courtyards, artisan shops, and the feeling that you've stepped back 500 years. Evening, local food and beer culture. Your final evening should celebrate Antwerp's incredible food and beer scene. Start with Belgian chocolate at Chocolate Nation, the world's largest Belgian chocolate museum. Entry costs €18.50 and includes tastings, making it educational and delicious. For dinner, splurge at the Jane if you can get a reservation. This Michelin-starred restaurant in a former military chapel is unforgettable. Expect to pay €150 plus per person, but it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. For more reasonable fine dining, try Lima for innovative Peruvian-Belgian fusion at around €50 to €70 per person. If you prefer authentic local atmosphere, end your night at Quinten Matseed's, reportedly Antwerp's oldest bar. Order a De Koninck beer, Antwerp's local brew served in its distinctive glasses. Most local beers cost around €4 to €6, and the atmosphere is authentically Belgian. For your final stop, visit Elf de Gebod, a bar decorated with religious statues and artifacts where the motto is, "God gave an 11th commandment to Antwerp, thou shalt drink beer." It's quirky, local, and the perfect way to end your Antwerp adventure. Essential practical information. Transportation, Antwerp's public transport system, operated by De Line, is efficient and covers the entire city. A single ticket costs €3 on board or €1.80 if purchased in advance through the app. Day passes cost €7.50 and are your best value for tourists. The 10 ride card costs €14 and works well for longer stays. Tram lines 3, 4, 5, 9, and 15 cover most tourist attractions. Download the De Line app for real-time schedules and digital tickets. Most stops have English signage, and Google Maps works perfectly for route planning. Accommodation, 3 tiers. Budget, €40 to €80 per night. Antwerp Central YH Hostel offers beds from €18 in the city center with free breakfast and Wi-Fi. For private rooms, try Century Hotel Antwerpen near the zoo starting around €60, or book apartments through Citybox Antwerp for a modern budget option. Mid-range, €80 to €150 per night. Hotel Rubens. Grootmarkt puts you steps from the cathedral with rooms around €120 per night. Highland Hotel near Central Station offers modern amenities and a pool for roughly €100 to €130 nightly. B&B Hotel Antwerpen Centrum provides reliable comfort at around €90 per night. Luxury, €150 plus per night. Botanic Sanctuary Antwerp offers 5-star luxury in a historic building starting around €200. House of Frank combines boutique elegance with heritage architecture from €180. Hotel de Witt Le Lis provides intimate luxury in the historic center starting at €160. Food scene. Antwerp's culinary scene ranges from €5 street food to €200 Michelin-starred experiences. Belgian specialties include mussels and frites, 18 to €25, waffles, 3 to €5, and chocolate pralines, 20 to €30 per box. Budget meals. Friture stands serve excellent frites for 4 to €6. PT offers fresh pasta for 8 to €12. Knees to Chin serves Vietnamese street food for around 10 to €15 per person. Mid-range dining. Traditional Belgian restaurants charge 20 to €35 per person for mains. Inderuscum serves classic mussels and beer for €25 including drinks. Bar Vert offers modern vegetarian cuisine for 15 to €20 per dish. Weather and packing. Antwerp's maritime climate means unpredictable weather year-round. Pack layers regardless of season. A waterproof jacket is essential from October through March. Summer temperatures rarely exceed 25 degrees Celsius, 77 degrees Fahrenheit, while winter averages 3 to 7 degrees Celsius, 37 to 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Comfortable walking shoes are crucial as most attractions are best reached on foot. Booking strategy. Book accommodations at least 2 to 3 weeks in advance, especially for summer visits or weekends. Most museums don't require advance tickets except for special exhibitions, but the Jane restaurant needs reservations weeks ahead. Purchase attraction combo tickets through Visit Antwerp for potential savings. The Antwerp City Card includes public transport and museum entries, potentially saving 20 to €30 for active sightseers. Mistakes to avoid. Many tourists buy single tram tickets for €3 each instead of the €7 50-day pass. If you take more than 2 rides, you're losing money. Always buy the day pass from station machines or the DeLine app. It saves both money and time. Expensive mistake number 2, eating only in tourist areas. Restaurants directly around Grootmarkt and the Cathedral charge premium prices for average food. Walk just 2 blocks away to find authentic Belgian restaurants, charging 30 to 40% less for better quality. Local favorites hide in residential neighborhoods, not tourist squares. Expensive mistake number 3, skipping weather preparation. Antwerp's weather changes quickly, and buying emergency rain gear or warm clothing costs 2 to 3 times more than bringing your own. A sudden downpour can ruin outdoor activities and force expensive indoor alternatives. Expensive mistake number 4, not validating transport tickets. Ticket inspectors are common and fines start at €75 for unvalidated tickets. Always tap your card or ticket when boarding. Even if you see locals skipping validation, tourists are specifically targeted for checks. So there you have it, 2 days that'll give you both the Instagram shots and the authentic Antwerp experience. This is Explorer's Radar, where we uncover the best travel experiences that connect you with local culture while covering the must-see highlights. Which day appeals to you most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if it helped with your Antwerp planning. Check out our next video for another amazing city worth adding to your travel list. See you there!